Well, the big deal is that it's the first business express ever launched in Karachi. It's aimed for business travelers who want to probably get to Lahore or to Karachi from Lahore in style. It's fairly expensive right now, but I think that's because they've aimed it at the business class. Now the thing here is that the business class can actually afford to go by air as well. Air may be more expensive, but not by a huge deal, considering that these guys are going to be giving you rates of about 10,000 two-way to 12,000 two-way, depending upon how early you book, and then you get a discount. Now the fact is it's 18 hours of travel. I think businessmen would prefer to maybe leave early in the morning, get there, do their business, attend meetings, meet up with people, and come back home in the evening. This doesn't afford you the luxury. However, these guys are saying that they give you a luxurious ride, they give you cuisine that is provided by Pearl Continental Hotel, they give you LCD, they give you Wi-Fi during the service, and so many other amenities like newspapers and stuff. Now the other factor here is that while they've launched this service, it's for business travelers. Train service is what Pakistan needs, not necessarily business train services. I think what we need to do is incorporate stuff like maybe freight and passenger services for lower end passengers, people who usually take the bus services to small cities when they're traveling from Sindh to Punjab and even beyond. I think that is the kind of train service we need. I'm not dissing this service. I think it's a good start. I think it's a good venture. This might open the door for other people to come in and try to look for other markets, the lower tier markets. And the other thing that I'm worried about in this service is that the business model they've made is based on 88% occupancy. I'm not sure that's going to be very easy to achieve in these times when people can afford to travel faster, come back. The other thing, yes, I think that is good about this is the direction that this shows us, privatization. Because I think the railways, the authorities, the government has been trying to run this service for what, 60 odd years. They got a pretty good service, and now they've ruined it and literally run it into the ground. So I think privatization is the way to go, but again, pricing has to be a key factor. Now I spoke to a couple of people who usually used to use trains when they would go back on Eid or other national holidays, and they now opted to go by bus. Two reasons. The buses are cheaper than trains, and secondly, they're faster. Now this is an 18-hour service, and this is considered non-stop. They have two 20-minute stops, but that's fairly small. Now non-stop is 18 hours. The buses get you there faster, in less than 18 hours. So why would they opt for a train service, and the normal train services do not get you there in 18 hours? Now these guys are going to push it down to 14 hours. That's what they say, but I still think 14 is still very long for business travel. I think some businessmen will use this because they want the luxury of traveling in style and maybe more relaxed than they are on an airplane. The families, I think, will really enjoy the travel, a sleeper, AC, nice facilities, traveling in style, a kind of adventure, you know, taking on the scenery as they're going. So I think it's families that this might really take off with, and I think I'm planning on taking my family as well.